Hello out there in the interwebs, you have your tubes tuned to Candle Brony, and I'm probably going to be doing some miscellaneous stuff today, loyal viewers, because I'm still waiting on some more resources and more power and etc, etc. So there's a couple things that I can do on the side. Like what? Well, let's go ahead and do some enchanting. There's several different ways to do enchanting in this mod pack, but you're probably going to want to start off with plain old vanilla stuff. However, I'm going to be throwing that particular idea out the window very soon, because you saw me playing around with some mana steel and some mana diamonds. Botania adds in mana pylons, and you can use those kind of like bookshelves around your enchanting table. And instead of needing to have, what is it, like 16 for max, you only need 2 to have the max level enchantments. And I also filled my smeltery up with gold. Look at all that. How much gold do I have in there? Yeah, you know, just a couple of ingots of gold in there. I did that thing that I mentioned earlier about putting nether ores in the doubling furnace. So I had 37 nether gold, which became 4 times that, like 130 or so gold, and then I had a little bit of gold, regular gold ore, and just stuck it all in the smeltery. And nope, I need some bars. Much better. Alright, so the mana pylons are made just like this, and I believe you do have to actually use the diamond. Yep, this is one that you do actually have to use a diamond. You can't mix and match diamonds and pearls. So another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a titanium sword. And this is a titanium ingots. You get these around about diamond level. And I believe the best way to smelt them is actually in the doubling furnace. I don't think they can go through the mechanism stuff. And that's how you make the titanium sword. And that's 10.5 attack damage, which is just enough to kill an unarmored regular mob. Which will be very, very nice. So I'm going to just stick this right there. And I'll put that one there. No, just one. And there. There we go. Alright, so there's something that I specifically want on this thing. Vorpal. Vorpal was not what I was wanting on this thing, but that's hilarious. I want Soul Stealer, but I want it much higher than just level 1. Also, you may be going, wait a minute, Lapis, you're not playing in 1.8. I am not playing in 1.8, little viewers. One of the mods, I don't even know which mod anymore, adds in the 1.8 style enchanting. So, let's go ahead and see if we can get some cool books. Power, protection, blast protection, whatever, just gonna waste this book. And yes, I am going to just be making some random enchantments on these books, because looting 2, haste, sharpness, lame, because you can use enchanted books to make magical wood, which has a some cool stuff on it. Nope, those are not what I want. I might as well just put all the lapis on there. Sharpness. There's more efficient ways of doing it, but I figure if I'm gonna be making some garbage enchants anyway, I might as well just put them on books so that I can use them for something useful later. Sharpness 4, that's tempting. Because you can also disenchant stuff. There is, I think it's Mind Factory Reloaded, has a disenchanter. Yeah, sure, let's go ahead and do sharpness. Hey! Ooh, that was just about perfect. Awesome. Well, since I got pretty much exactly what I wanted, excuse me a second, little viewers, because there's... I wasn't expecting to be doing it already, but we're going to get into some Botania enchanting, looks like. Because basically you can use the disenchanter, which will pull those off and put them onto books. And with the Botania enchanter, it will actually copy enchantments from books onto whatever you want to enchant. So, going back and forth between them, I can very, very easily make the Soul Stealer and Sharpness 4s into Soul Stealer and Sharpness 5s. and that will make that very nice for making soul shards. So, I'll be back in a moment, loyal viewers, once I get a little bit more infrastructure type stuff set up. So, back in a second. And I'm back, loyal viewers. So, I've got the stuff I need. What do I need? Well, I need a redstone reception coil. I need a machine frame. And I need, excuse me, a little bit of plastic sheets. You get the raw plastic by smelting a rubber bar, and you get a rubber bar by smelting a raw rubber. And you get raw rubber from rubber trees, which I found one little rubber tree, cut it down, got a single sapling, and just enough rubber to do what I need to do, loyal viewers. So, we go plastic in the corners, machine frame, reception coil, and this is the auto disenchanter. This will use redstone, and it will take enchantments off of stuff. So, also going to make the crescent hammer, because most any kind of machinery, you can shift right click and pick it up. Doesn't work on the transfer node. That's okay though. Alright, I should turn my magnet back on. Beep. Alright, so like I said, it requires some energy. So, let's go ahead and slap this guy down right on top of there. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but the metallurgic infuser is going because I need a whole bunch of steel. Because steel is used to make the universal cable, which is my personal favorite electrical cable. So, the way you do this, we go sword, we go get a book that I put away somewhere. I thought I pulled those books out. Nope, I didn't. I am silly. Alright, so there we go. And now it's going to be sucking through a bunch of energy, and it takes it'll take a fair bit of energy to get this work done. Once it fills all the way to the top, it will pull one of these enchantments off and put it onto this book. And let's see what else. I mentioned Botania enchanting. There is a whole big multi-block structure from Botania that you use for enchanting, and it does take a decent amount of mana. What's this? Things changed on Shift left click to read the changes. I'll look at that later. Yes, the pack recently updated. I have no idea what changed in it. But it is an apparatus. Yes. You can also brew. There's alchemizing, which is turning stuff into other stuff, which is also really cool. Where is the... That's not it either. Where do I need to find it? It's not alphamancy, not generating. Surely they wouldn't put it into the basics, would they? No. Where'd it go? There it is. Staring me in the face the entire time. Yes, but you can use mana pylons and a couple other things. See right here, it shows you the structure. It takes 6 mana pylons, 17 obsidian, and 1 lapis block, and 10 mystical flowers of whatever color you like. You can mix and match them. They don't have to be the same. One thing that's really cool about Botania is it's always had multi-block structures, but it used to have just some bunch of static pictures to try to show you how to make it. But now if you click visualize, get rid of the book. There you go. It will make a ghostly structure of it, and if you right click, you can anchor the structure to it. So you can use that as a building guide. So, yep, that's really cool. How do I undo it? That's a question. I don't know how to undo it. Oh, there you go. Unvisualize. Ta-da! Alright, well, that takes a lot of obsidian, so I'm going to go get some obsidian, which is... No one wants to watch me mine obsidian. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, I will go ahead and do that and keep on picking up my gold. See, this is why I have a whole bunch of spouts on this side, though, viewers. Because that's 45 ingots at a time. So, oh, this thing might be done with the first one. Yep, see, there you go. And it decided to take the soul stealer off of it. It also takes a fair bit off of the durability of your thing. I forget how I repair the titanium sword. It's probably just with some titanium in an anvil. I've got a decent amount of titanium. And there we go. I'll let that one go. And when we return, I should have the Botania Enchanting setup going, and I can show you how to make your Botania stuff more awesome, your enchantments more awesome. So, I'll be back in a second, loyal viewers. And I'm back, loyal viewers. So, here's where I'm going to go ahead and put this thing down. That's the nice thing about the visualize, you can actually see where everything's going. And it just fits in over here. So, red, orange, yellow, and green, blue, and purple. Alright, so there's the outer flowers. I need my mana pylons. These go right on top of the flowers, just like so. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. I'm going to use 2 white and 2 black for the middle flowers. So go ahead and put them down. Doot, doot. We'll put them on corners. Corner 1, corner 2, corner 3, and corner 4. Alright, where's my shovel? There you are, shovel. Get the lapis block and some obsidian. I made just a little bit extra obsidian because, well, there is always a use for obsidian, loyal viewers. Always. That one needs to be obsidian, that one's obsidian. Boop, boop, boop. Boom. Hopefully the visualization isn't freaking you guys out too bad, because it is kind of weird seeing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. And then that goes in the center, and it even tells you structure complete. So there's that, and then you just right click it with your wand, and that becomes a mana enchanter. So there's two, you want to get mana into this. Probably the easiest way is using sparks. Oh, that's my phone! Back in a second, loyal viewers. And I'm back, loyal viewers. Sorry about that. Anyway, I was talking about sparks. Sparks are a good way to move a lot of mana around. But I don't have what I need to make a spark yet. So I'm going to just aim this guy at that. Alright, and then the way you use this is you take the thing you want to enchant. We'll just put him right there. You take the book that you want to use, and you just toss it on the ground there, and then you right click. There we go. And as soon as that shows up, you can actually start picking your stuff back up. Because if you're not using a spark, it takes a little while to get this enchantment going. Alright, come here, book. Very good, very good. And you can see it's still going. I like how that looks too. Alright, how much mana do we have here? Oh yeah, that should be fine. Alright, so you probably can't see it yet. I'm not sure if it's even shown up yet, but it will, similar to how the excuse me, similar to how this guy will have a little rotary clock ticking up to where it wants to go, so will this. But the sword already is very, very similar to that color. So this is probably going to take a little while because, as I said, I don't have a spark, and usually you want to have a spark. So I will be back once this is done enchanting. So I will catch you in a moment, loyal viewers. And I'm back, loyal viewers. I'm not sure if you heard that, but the enchantment's done. When it finishes, it'll actually, that circle will rise up, shrink in, and get absorbed by that. So I just do this, and now we have our titanium sword with sharpness 4 again. So I'm gonna just go ahead and Excuse me, I'll be back in a second, little viewers. Sorry about that. I could smell my tea boiling, so I had to go deal with that. Anyway, we were coming back over to the Auto Disenchanter, and I keep looking in here for a book, and I keep not putting any books in here. They are all in my backpack. Backpack. They were... Where are they? Where's my books? There they are. Alright, so... Sword. Book. And... Yes, I know that the sword is pretty beat up now. But I don't know how to repair a titanium sword. I tried taking it over to my brand new anvil that I made, and that didn't, I couldn't put more titanium on it to fix it, so I don't know. But I'm going to do something different for the second bit of enchantment. I went ahead and got what I needed to make some sparks. It's just some blaze powder. Blaze powder, mana petals, you can use any color, and you get mana petals by just dropping regular petals into your mana pool. So we'll just grab 2 of these, and you can use a coin or a nugget, either way. And yeah, I put them through the sag mill because I got 6 powder per rod from that sag mill. That's still going. Alright, let's go ahead and just, excuse me, let's just go and put these sparks where they need to go. So sparks are really cool. Like I said, they are there to move large amounts of mana very quickly. And you just shift right click and put it on top of there. And right there. And when we go to do our next enchantment, I'm going to go ahead and just point you back into the pool. I have him pointed in the pool because he's got a couple little flowers that he's attuned to, so I might as well just have them all go into the pool. So yeah, let's see. This should be done working over here now. There we go. Titanium sword, and this time we have the sharpness 4 book. Now then, if we grab the other sharpness 4 book, there we are. And let's grab the soul stealer, because we're going to want to put that on the sword. Go over to the book. We go sharpness plus sharpness equals sharpness 5. And you can add books in vanilla like this. And 5 is as high as sharpness will go. So let's see how much quicker this will go with Soul Stealer. It might not be, a really fair comparison because I don't think Soul Stealer is as expensive as sharpness. So we'll do that. We'll do that. Whoop. Not the sharpness book. And we'll do that. There we go. And you can see that happens there, and now mana is just shooting into this thing. It is... Boom. You see? Finished already. Look how quick that went. Wow. Yeah, that was a lot quicker than the first time around. The first time around I had time to actually go into the nether, get some blaze rods, come back, set up the stuff for the spark. So yeah, that goes way quicker like that. Alright, so then we're gonna, once more, we're gonna put this guy in here, put a book in there, and this time we will be getting Soul Stealer, another Soul Stealer 4 book. Now why do I care about having Soul Stealer? Well, that's for Soul Shards Reborn, which is basically a way to make your own spawners. There is a fair amount of work done, you have to put into it though. First you have to make a little altar thing, which is some endstone, some netherrack, and a block of glowstone. And then you right click that glowstone with a diamond and you get a blank soul shard. And you have to fill that up with souls. The first thing you kill while you have that soul shard will be bound to that shard. So if I kill a cow, I'd have a cow shard. And I would need to kill at least 64 cows to be able to get any kind of spawning out of that little soul shard. And at 64 it'll be very, very, very slow. But if you have Soul Stealer, you add the Soul Stealer to the amount of souls whenever you kill something. So if I have Soul Stealer 5 and I kill a cow, I get 6 souls instead of 1. So it makes that whole process much faster, because the highest tier shard is just over 1,000 kills. Very close. I just need to kill some time. So I've emptied out the smeltery, got all the gold. I made these couple chests over here just for because. Oh, that's something. We can make some universal cable. I just put the steel in here. So the way you make universal cable, if I'm remembering correctly, is just like that. And it says it does 3.2 kilojoules per turn, and if I have my conversion right, it should be 1600 RF a tick. So it's a really good cable, and like you saw there, it's pretty easy to make. The steel is a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it's not really that difficult, and it's a lot easier than trying to make the extra utilities energy extraction node, which is a huge pain in the butt. It requires the QED. So close, and ding, there we go. So now this titanium sword is just about useless, but we have that Soul Stealer 4. We'll go right over to our anvil. We'll go Soul Stealer, and Soul Stealer. And 5 is also as high as Soul Stealer will go. You have to combine it like this, and do like so. And I want to make another titanium sword. Let's see, did I put all my stuff away? No. Doo-doo. And a stick. 2 bits of titanium and a stick. There we go. Alright, so doop, doop. There we are. A brand new titanium sword. Hopefully I have enough mana in my pool to do this enchantment real quick. How much do we got? It's probably not going to do it immediately, but we'll see. Oh, it's definitely not going to be able to do it immediately. But we'll go ahead and get it started anyway. So we'll go sword, toss down the Soul Stealer and the sharpness, turn that off, and right click. And there it goes. It has accepted both of the enchantments. You can see it's got the little thing down there going. And it is, looks like it got about halfway through before I ran out of mana. Yep. Got about halfway through the enchantment before I ran out of mana. So, what else am I going to do? I'm going to go ahead and cut here, and we will come back once this is finished enchanting. So I shall catch you in a moment, loyal viewers. And it's done, loyal viewers. At least I hope it's done. Yeah, it is. Oh, look at that thing. Soul Stealer 5, Sharpness 5. 16 3/4 attack damage. That is nice. That'll two-shot an Enderman easy. Oh, yeah. Alright, so I would like to actually beat up on some Endermen, but I'm not sure that I'm actually quite set up for that yet. But what I am, well, what I should be set up for, is to show you how this works. I don't have a whole bunch of diamonds. Probably going to need to go mine some more. So, diamonds. I'm pretty sure I have some glowstone blocks hiding in here somewhere. But, it's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Anyway, diamonds, glowstone, endstone. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, that's coal. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, netherrack. Alright, so let's go ahead and set up the Soul Shards Reborn thing. So we gotta make ourselves, getting some frames. Alright, so you need some endstone, netherrack, that thing, and that thing. Alright, so come on. There we go. So we go glowstone in the middle, netherrack all around that. Woo! Forgot that I have step assist. And then endstone all around that. Hopefully I didn't build it backwards. I don't think I did. And then you just, ta-da! Unbound Soul Shard. And do I want a cowl soul? No, not really. Well, possibly. We could go after pigs. Anyway, yeah, all you do, you just have that. I think you have to have it on your hotbar, and then you go kill something, and you'll bind a soul to it. And it's really, really cool, and it's also a little bit expensive, so I don't want to just go and kill something random, because there's a little bit more stuff I want to do before I really get into actually doing soul shards. What do I want to get into? Well, I want to get into the Mine Factory Reloaded spawner. Here. Let's just get it right. This guy. The auto spawner. This guy will automatically spawn stuff, but it will take redstone flux and mob essence. And to get mob essence, you have to make a Mine Factory Reloaded grinder. And you just have it kill mobs and it'll make mob essence. So it's a little bit of a rabbit hole to do that, but it's not too bad, and it is, in my opinion, by far the easiest way to get yourself a high-level soul shard. Because otherwise, I'd have to go and kill like 150 Endermen, like actually go out and hunt them down, or witches, or wither skeletons, or blazes. You know, all the useful mobs that are kind of a pain to specifically go out and kill. Well, blazes are a little bit easier because you can just go find a blaze spawner. But that's basically how that works, and I believe that'll do it for this episode, little viewers. What have we done? Well, we've got ourselves some Botania enchantment going on. How's the little pool doing? It's slowly filling back up. We've got our Botania enchantment going on. We have our vanilla enchantment going on. And we have Soul Shards Reborn going on. And we'll definitely be getting more into some of this later. And I think also I'm going to want to get into some of the Botania brewing, because you can actually use a Botania pendant to infuse a potion effect. So like strength or regeneration or stuff like that. So that would be really, really nice, because like I said, I really like the Botania baubles, and I like Botania in general. So, eat a potato. Nom 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 nom. In case you're wondering, I got all these potatoes out of the Undertaker chests in the Nether. They're little chests that kind of look, they have a bit of a soul sand texture to them, and inside you can find a lot of potatoes. So when I ran around the Nether the other day, I got a whole lot of potatoes. I also might get into making the QED next time, because I am very, very close to having enough pearls to make it. And once I do that, expanding this setup with the lava and such will be much easier, because instead of having to put a liquid transfer node on each of these, I can just put a single retrieval node on, say, a drum, and then a single transfer node coming out of that drum to go into all of my lava generators. So we might do that next time. We might do some Botania brewing next time. I don't know, little viewers. But either way, that'll do it for this time, and I shall catch you on the flip side. Laters.